Sure, I'm Josh Oakley, chef and owner of the Smiling Bison restaurant on Bennett Road in Orlando, Florida. Also a second location recently opened in downtown Sanford in Magnolia Square. We opened our doors here on Bennett Road in August of 2013. We started our business about 5 months before that with a little food truck operation, just a little hot dog cart actually. And one of the big things we do is all our own charcuterie here, make our own ham and sausage and bacon and things of that nature. So we started the business just slinging hot dogs and sausages and things like that off of our cart, late night at different bars, and then in some different farmers markets, private events and things like that. And it just progressed pretty quickly to our own brick and mortar location, where obviously more of a bar and a restaurant, but we still try to focus on some of the sausages and meat curing and processing that we do in-house. The name Smiling Bison, people jump to the conclusion often that it's because we serve bison. We never really planned on serving any bison. I'm from the great city of Buffalo, New York, and I've had that name in my head for years. Just thought it had a nice ring to it for a little bar and restaurant, and when I put it past Ron, my business partner, he liked it right away, and we just went with it, and we've kind of created our image around that. So we do have the bison burger, and we'll serve some bison from time to time. We never really planned on it, except that so many people come here looking for it. It was really just a name in our eyes, but all's well that ends well. Our menu changes every week. We change at least a handful of things. Just try to be as seasonal as we can. We utilize a lot of local produce and meats when possible. And we just try to be creative with it and use everything. So we'll cut our steaks down and serve those, and then save all the trim, and that's going to go into the sausage or a stuffed pasta dish or something like that. So just really trying to use everything. We try to be pretty creative, but at the same time still kind of hold true to some culinary traditions, and nothing too crazy or inaccessible for people, but we still want to kind of put our own mark on it. So like I said, we change the menu all the time. There's a handful of things that always stay on the menu, but then from one week to the next, you really never know what you're going to find. So. With the beverage menu, you're not going to find Coca-Cola or Budweiser here. All craft beers and high-quality beers and wines and handcrafted sodas made with real sugar, not corn syrup, and just try to do everything what we think is the right way. Another thing we do here is a lot of live music. I'm a huge music lover, and I put the playlist you hear in the dining room together for my own collection. We have a nice stage, and we do live jazz every Tuesday during dinner, and then late night on the weekends. And late night is a big part of what we do, and we have our more full dinner menu until 10 o'clock every night that we're open for dinner. Then we switch to more of a late night menu, which has some of the apps and sandwiches from the dinner menu, and then a couple of special things that are on the late night menu only. The most popular of which is definitely the chicken wings. Being from Buffalo, we have what we think are some of the best wings you're going to find outside of Erie County, New York, and people flock here for those. That's one thing we really don't get too creative with, and we just do traditional buffalo wings with blue cheese the same way you would find at the Anchor Bar in downtown Buffalo. And then outside of the dinner and a late night, which we do Tuesday through Saturday, we have a pretty popular brunch every Sunday with a completely different menu, obviously focusing more on breakfast foods. You'll find a lot of homemade pastries and donuts and things like that. Really good grits, lots of eggs, which we get from Lake Meadow Naturals out in Ocoee. Fantastic eggs. And then of course all of our homemade ham and bacon and sausage and things like that too. And that happens every Sunday from 11 to 3.